Welcome guys to a brand new cooking experience with Kitchenkilogram. Well, IPL season is on and I needed something more than just chips to munch around while watching my favorite sport on TV. As an appetizer, we usually go for tandoori chicken with large pieces, but when we talk about chicken wings, they are small, bite-sized and doesn't need too much attention to see if we are spilling out any on our stuff. So for chicken wings, we have so many other recipes as well and they taste delicious in barbecue style for sure, but here we are using a different combination to give our Indian palate that spicy flavor and that tanginess and aroma that actually makes our Indian cuisine so much unique in the world. So let's begin with chicken wings Kitchenkilogram style. You can take wings with or without skin. I have tried both and they taste great, but the one with skin gives a better color than the one without. So it's approximately 500 grams of chicken wings and I've cut them in half to make it bite size. To impress your friend, always go for fresh ginger garlic paste. There is no comparison between the fresh one and the processed one. But if you're a little lazy, that's fine. Just remember that the processed one is little more concentrated in flavor than the freshly grind paste. Here I have made a paste of approx 5 cloves of garlic against half inch of ginger. You can always add a very little water so that it mixes well with every part of the chicken and also it doesn't get burned that way. I've taken a glass bowl with lid to shake and incorporate all the spices effectively rather than just mixing it with a ladle. You can also take a Ziploc bag as a replacement for this method. So we have added approximately 1 teaspoon of salt. Don't add too much and I will let you know later why I said that. With that we have added approximately 1 tablespoon of olive oil as well. Oil actually helps all the spices to bind together more effectively with chicken or any other item. It can be paneer as well. To give it some color we can add Kashmiri chilli approx 1 tablespoon, but to give these wings a smoky flavor, we will be adding one ingredient in the end. So do watch this video till the final stage of this recipe. We have added 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder and also we'll add half teaspoon of turmeric powder with it. You can be creative and add kasuri methi as well, but I didn't feel the need of it because of the extra ingredient that we will be adding in the end. We'll simply mix all the spices and it's really important to whisk it properly at this stage so that each flavor mix properly with each other. Not mixing it properly will only result in an uneven flavor for chicken. And once they start blending, you will come to see the red color which is usually so appealing to our eyes and makes this stuff so tempting. So the reason why I didn't add kasuri methi is because of the malt vinegar, which is about 1 tablespoon here. This gives the kind of tanginess which is little different than simple lemon juice. But the lemon juice is just fine as well. You can use half lemon juice instead of malt vinegar. So once all the ingredients are mixed properly, you will come to see bright red color of the marinade that we have prepared. It's important to whisk all the ingredients thoroughly, else neither we will achieve the color nor the taste. Once that is accomplished, we can add all the wing pieces in the mixture and give it a little stir with the help of a spatula and then close the lid to shake it vigorously. While trying this recipe in several other ways, I found the wing pieces with skin more convenient, especially at the stage of incorporating the spices. Pieces without skin tend to lose its moisture faster in cooking stage than the one with skin on. But since the size of these wings is small, the difference is not that huge at all. Of course, in bigger pieces of chicken, the same difference becomes fairly noticeable. Other important thing is the use of the Ziploc bag or a glass bowl with airtight lid. The reason for using this is to preserve the aroma of ginger garlic and malt vinegar. We are not using any garam masala, so the dominant flavor would be of ginger garlic only. Firstly, it makes it convenient for us to incorporate all the spices together, and secondly, it helps in preserving the aroma of the aromatic ingredients. We will keep it in the fridge for about 30 minutes before we put it in the oven, and in that time we will preheat the oven at 220 degrees Celsius and also prepare the tray where we will be placing these chicken wings. So to prepare the baking tray, I've taken a baking sheet. I didn't find the need to oil it since the wings usually came off easily. But if you have a tray which tends to stick, you can always spray some cooking oil on it. Once the marination is done for 30 minutes, you can start placing the wings one by one, keeping a little distance between each of them. We don't need to flip them over after 5-10 minutes since their size is really small and they get cooked really easily in about 15 minutes only. Since we have already added oil in the marination stage, it doesn't require additional brushing on top of it. We just have to place them in the middle compartment of the oven for about 15 minutes max. Usually when you're having a large gathering at home, these chicken wings are a blessing. Their short marination time and the use of some very basic ingredients takes us far away from rush and exhaustion. Well, everyone likes their guests, but no one likes the pressure of handling them. And to impress them is another big task which can easily be taken care by serving these tasty delights. So it's time to take them out after 15 minutes and finish it with something that you can easily find in Old Delhi's restaurants. Here again we are not getting rid of the bowl. It comes very handy in mixing one stuff with another. You can take them out carefully without breaking them one by one. Another important thing I forgot to inform is while wings are in the oven, take about 30 grams of butter and keep it outside at room temperature. Many of the tandoori dishes in Old Delhi, they use this technique to give chicken that mouth-watering appearance and flavor. But they add one ingredient that we find smoky in flavor, and it is often assumed to be a replacement of Kashmiri chili, although it is not. In a tadka pan, add butter I was talking about and heat it mildly as it tends to evaporate faster. You can always turn down the heat if you feel that butter is boiling quickly. Here we just need to keep it in its melted form without losing its quantity. Once the butter is little heated, it is time to add the smoky yellow chili powder, which is the key ingredient in restaurants' tandoori items. It is definitely hotter than Kashmiri chili powder and always used in small quantities only. Since it doesn't impart much of color like Kashmiri chili powder, it is full of smoky flavor and requires very less to make a huge difference. To cook it mildly, we will just reheat the butter for about 30 seconds again and then pour this butter on top of chicken wings. There are two more important ingredients that we need to add on top of chicken wings that really takes this whole idea to its next level. First one is a pinch of rock salt and another is a generous pinch of chaat masala. This, my friends, is the only reason why I asked you to use less quantity of salt at the marination stage. Once that is accomplished, it is time to add smoky melted butter on top of it, and because we are using this bowl, it becomes quite easy for us to mix all these ingredients like a pro. We can simply garnish it with a few chopped coriander leaves and we are done with it. In Old Delhi, the quantity of butter that they use is huge. Probably for 500 grams they use approximately 200 grams of butter, and the whole thing kind of floats in heart problems. But I feel it's worth it once in a while because it tastes simply awesome. You can do the same thing here as well, but it's better not to get fond of it too much. You can serve these chicken wings with coriander chutney or mint chutney, but for me, I'll have it as it is because it's already juicy and has that smoky butter flavor that I do not want to spoil by using any other accompaniments. I was able to impress my friends and loved ones, so do let me know in the comments if you like these wings of chicken. For sports season, it is best to marinate these wings and store them in the freezer. Once you are ready, you can simply take them out and bake them for 15 minutes. In just 15 minutes, you can have something awesome and you won't even feel the need to order something from outside. Thanks everyone for watching this recipe. I will be back with my next venture soon. Stay connected, stay safe, and eat well.